Basically, there are plenty of people named that. I mean, anyway. Basically, yeah, in order to be considered a good person, consider others' needs before you act. In order to be considered a good person, consider others' needs before you act. This is just over 4 years ago to the day. April 18th, 2016. April 17th. Wait. No, April 18th. Sure. April 17th. It all was... Yeah, I sent her like 2 song lyrics at night. Wow. Yeah. I remember this. Wow. And like, yeah, they would always be... That's really wild. I some of these things, like, here. It's no longer her number, so I'll just do this. Here. Basic, wait. Here. Hard to orient. Okay. Here. I'm sorry for not answering earlier. My phone's been on. Like, then again, you tend to be very hard on yourself. Like, yeah. I mean, how the hell do you say that about your own work? You wrote it. And someone is enjoying it. And you sent it to them. The first one is vague in meaning. And the fourth is more informative than expressive. I like that phrasing. But yeah, very hard on myself. Yes, well, I have to be. That's why I was able to write this today. And the thing with, like, what Z said is that, and others for that matter, yeah, you were hard on everyone, including but not limited to yourself. Yes. Our relationships with others are reflections of our relationship with ourselves. I've really learned in the past 4 years since this. Look at how you write the lyrics of the above song. It's very demeaning to the boy hiding, even rejecting him. Let's even read a quick excerpt from that song. Hideaway Boy, it was called. Which I never wrote music to. At least never wrote definitive music to. I just had a vague melody in my head about it. Stupid boy with your 2-track mind. You always want to say that you're right. Always got a point to make. And if that one fails, then it was just a fake. What exactly do you believe? Why is it always under your sleeve? Is it that you can't think straight? Is it too much for you to make a mistake? I think I need a break from this. Make no mistake, it's your fault. I'm not hurt at all. It's you who fails to fall. It's you who fails to fall. Everything you knew, you're sure to find within the confines of your 2-track mind. I don't know why you always doubt yourself. I hope that you're concerned about you. If everything that gives you hell is God, then maybe that's the problem you've got. I wrote this. It's good, but it's like it's pretty furious. It's pretty unrelenting. So maybe that's the problem that you've got We're all trying to make our ends meet here. You can't just kiss, make up, and disappear. I think I need a break from this. Make no mistake, it's your fault. I'm not hurt at all. It's you who fails to fall. I'm done here. I hope you find what you're looking for. Stop knocking on my door and get a clue. Mark my words, it's best for me and you. It's almost like a hyperbole of like how more than a few female friends and perhaps love interests related to me. Yeah, it definitely was. Like it was a hybrid of how I saw females relating to me and how I saw myself, or the masculine part of myself, and me becoming the female who is so dismissive of me and dismissing that masculine version of me that I've detached from and also dismissed. It's pretty vicious. And I think Z was very well aware of that. And, yeah, wow. But I mean, yeah, Z, the first time around in our friendship, mentioned that at times I made her very uncomfortable because, like, just being very emotionally intense and always loading and, you know, being hard on them and always reaching out and, like, always, you know, making sure that they're my source of attention, you know. Which is also kind of BPD-like, like clinging to people as though they're your salvation, you know. And then dismissing them when the moment that, like, they don't service everything that you are. And dismissing yourself when you don't service everything that you seek to be. You know, that's very deep. That's very BPD. We met again after I left TCNJ. Actually, we met a couple times before I left TCNJ. But, because at one point she was working in the, at one of the cafeterias on the campus. And, it was like a restaurant. I forget what it's called. It was like a semi-fancy restaurant. And, she was working there, at least the breakfast shift. And, I met her a couple times. And, like, because I was so emotionally intense, and perhaps still am. Probably still am, just manage it better now. We had to interact in some way that was emotionally consequential. And, so we did. And, but the next time that we met, like, really, where we became friends again, was after I left TCNJ, and she reassured me that you know, that yes, this stuff happened, and I need to take ownership of that, and that I need to, you know, accept what's done is done. But at the same time, I need to recognize myself as not being at core someone who's just too at fault to have a good life, or to enjoy themselves, or to enjoy other people, you know. The last text message that I sent Z was a birthday text message for her 24th birthday. And it basically said, it was the first time I texted her in 8 months, because she said that she needed space, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't support me, you know. She's got certain things going on in her life that she needs to focus on, but just because she doesn't reply immediately doesn't mean she doesn't support me. Which, like, another flag of BPD, needing someone, let's say needing someone that much just to be assured that they love you, you know. Which in a way is a way to reassure yourself that you love you, you know. I texted her, and even though there was no bad blood the last time we interacted, I interpreted that as, like, you know, she preferred the 8 months of silence over the January of insistence to communicate. Because that whole January I was like just on her case because she was so silent. Because she was dealing with her own life. And I even got into February actually. It happened mainly after I left social media, come to think. That's when I started to get a bit psycho again. Because in 2018 I was pretty okay. I was just a bit conservative, that's all. Say what you will about conservatism. Let's not get into that right now. Although the nation depends on it, right? The discussion of that. But yeah, I basically said, you know, I don't know if I deserve a third chance at friendship with you, but please know that I really care about you and that I'm so glad to have known you. I'm so grateful for that, you know. But I didn't realize until well after sending that text that that basically closed the friendship more than anything else did, you know. More than perhaps even the text that Z sent me in July 2016, which I remember I sent a text to her in the mall and then she replied, because I was concerned, and I think I even apologized about, like, just my behavior and all, you know. And, which is, like, really sad, because, like, come to think, how many friendships have I actually had, you know, with that sort of thing, like, where it's built on apologies and, you know, intense expressions of love and reassurance of love, you know. I'm like, how healthy is that? But anyway. Yeah, I mean, Z just needed a break, you know. She didn't have any resentment against me. She just needed space. Same thing happened the second time around, you know. And I got no reply on her birthday. And it was her birthday. New chapter for her. And after that, you know, it's been 7 months. Yeah, 7.5 months. Haven't discussed anything with her. I haven't attempted to contact her on social media or anything. Nor had I then. Which, like, she has a grating lack of confidence, you know. It's like, she was literally your friend. She literally cares about you. You couldn't attempt to friend request her on Facebook when you started going back on. Like, 4 months had passed. That's long enough, you know. You might even be a different person in 4 months after last speaking, you know. No, instead I was like, hold yourself accountable, Jillian. You really screwed up. And in the end, I destroyed a friendship that meant a lot to me, you know. Destroyed is a strong word, but put an end to a friendship that meant a lot to me when I didn't even want it to end, you know. And, like, yeah, it's gone, you know. Past. It's not a healthy way to live. It was really shocking, actually, to see just what I had written back then. And just how I interacted back then through text. Because, like, it just shows almost constantly a fragility and a hardness on myself and on others. And a constant need for approval and positive validation and positive regard. Yeah, it's, you know. But yeah, that's Z. Goodness. Maybe I'm genderqueer, to be honest. I don't know. I thought about it before. Mainly this voice thing becomes really annoying. This voice thing becomes really annoying. Yeah, those are both my voice, right? Anyway. I don't know.